Now, do you want me to talk about Ronan Keating for a minute and the interview on Friday night? Okay. I really enjoyed the Late Late Show on Friday night. I thought all the guests were excellent. I thought it was Irish, it was homegrown, and it was in some ways celebratory. We're trying to do that on the show more and more often. We're trying to create a culture of positivity rather than one of negativity and knocking and unpleasantness. Having said that, we did the interview, and I'll give you, a lot of comments have been coming in. We've got very little comment on it this morning, I'm going to be honest with you. And while we love Twitter, trial by Twitter is not the answer to proper, I suppose, journalism as such. I mean, we can quote a load of negative things, but you can quote some positive things if you look hard enough. They're there. Nevertheless, I'll give you two texts that have come in, one against and one for. Okay, and this gives you a flavour of where it's coming from. So, for example, Rose says, by text 51552, why did Ronan Keating get off so lightly on the Late Late Show? Very disappointing. Brilliant interviews were done with Brian Cowan and Jerry Adams before, but for some reason Ronan was let off the hook. You know what? I respect your opinion. I can tell you that, and bar the ones that are just pleasant, are unpleasant, that just don't like what I do, of which there are many, and I understand that too. That's the nature of broadcasting. Somebody like Rose there, she made her point, and she does it pleasantly, and I totally respect that. But I will say that Brian Cowan was the Taoiseach and deserved a grilling, I would have thought, as a Taoiseach. Jerry Adams, as leader of Sinn Féin and the history he has, also deserves a good grilling. Ronan Keating's a pop star, and he appears to have had some indiscretion. You've read about it. You know about it. I asked him a question about it. He said he's trying to get on with it. He's got little children who are going to school today, and I respect that too. And he answered the question, and he moved on, and we all move on. Now, what more do you want? Do you want him grilled about this? Do you want him... is it not enough just to let him say, that's where I am? I think I could have asked him the same question 1,000 times, and he would have given me the same answer, and we would have been running around in circles, because he had his thing to say, and on you go. On the other hand, a text from Graham says, I didn't see the Late Late Show on Friday, but I wanted to say that I thought the headlines I saw in the papers were mad. You're a respectful interviewer and should be commended for not trawling through Ronan's private life when he and his family are moving on. Well done, and long may you continue. I listen to your radio show and enjoy your approach very much. I don't like reading out stuff that says you're great. It makes nothing. Self-praise, no praise. But in the interest of this, and this has been brought to my attention, I'm just going to give you that. So there you are. I mean, that's it. I didn't dwell on it. I didn't read the papers yesterday. I bought one paper. I bought the Sunday Times. I read it. I like the culture section. It's very good. And their international section is very good. I don't believe in dwelling on negative. It's not my bag. I don't like it. And I prefer to get on with it. So if it really bothers you, well, there's plenty of places to go today to read about it. But I would hope that most of you listening aren't as bothered and that you've got more important things to be worrying about today than that. Whew. Now, not that I need a break, but will we take a quick break anyway? Yeah, text is 51522. I can't tell you how happy I am. I keep getting our... Tell me what it is, Lorraine. 51552. I'm so sorry. I was going to say how happy I am to be back, which I am. But the text number is 51552.
2FM. The Column Hayes